personas muy inteligentes y muy especial. We are here with two good friends of ours. So we're actually going live on Facebook right now, and we're going live on the app as well as Instagram. We'll put you live on Instagram in a few minutes. But we're actually here doing this podcast a little behind on schedule because I was waiting on some special guests that came over today to visit us and wanted to go ahead and share this event with us, doing this special live today. So we are actually going to go live on Facebook in a few minutes. I think it's getting the connection already. Once we get live on Facebook, you guys can go ahead and log into Sasa Radio. You can also follow us on Instagram, elsasa37. And you know what? We have some good people over here, so I'm going to ask them a few questions while the signal comes up live. And how you doing, you guys?
Good.
You're doing good? Okay, that's great. That's great.
How are you, Sasa?
I'm doing real good. You know, you're live on the camera now, so you guys can see each other. So
I'm trying to tell her not to look.
That's fine. That's fine. She can look at the camera. It's okay. But a lot of folks want to know a little bit. What are you guys are probably going to be here interviewing with me on this live podcast. We actually go all over the world with this podcast. We go live on the radio on all countries in the world. So a lot of people are listening to you on the radio, which is a worldwide station. So they're listening to what you're going to say. So why don't you share with us a little bit of what is it? What are you guys bringing in today to Sasa fans and everybody who's over here live with Sasa through the app and through the social medias? We'll start by you. I mean, because they want to know who you are. Introduce yourself.
All right. Well, my name is Carolyn Wooten, and I actually have Seawoon Advertising and Events. I'm an ad agency in the Houston area, and I have connected with Rahama Rylander. We are I'm actually helping her and volunteering my time and our efforts, and to a great and wonderful cause. That's why I caught you, Sasa, to just to talk to you about it, because I think it's something that your listeners need to know.
I love it because you bring people that are very interested. I'm sharing the show while I'm speaking to you and everything. So let's go ahead and ask Mrs. Rylander, right? That's the last name. Tell us a little bit of what is it that you do.
Well, I'm with a nonprofit called Katura's Haven, and Katura's Haven is a ministry that ministers to homeless pregnant women. These are women who are really homeless and pregnant.
Okay.
So we get them off the street, house them, keep them in a house, give them a warm bed to sleep in, feed them until they have the baby. They go to the hospital, they have the baby, and we help them to transition to a home where they stay for a couple of years.
So, how did this organization get started? A lot of people are going to want to know, how did this get started? Because, I mean, you have to understand, a lot of people probably are not aware of this. And we can get people more and more, with this. I think that would be really good for people to get involved with helping. How do people help? How do people get involved in things of that nature? Why don't you share the people with us?
Well, Katura Haven came out of a counseling session I was having after volunteering at the pregnancy center in Katy here.
Okay.
When a woman, she was not yet homeless, but she was 8 months pregnant and was about to become homeless because her mom and her pimp boyfriend was abusing her, and she was about to be kicked out. So it came through, I think the Lord, I know it is the Lord, who asked me to establish a home in the Katy area. So it has been going on. This process has been going on for 5 years. So it has eventually come to pass. I now have identified a home on the Faith West campus in Katy.
God actually spoke to you.
Yes.
And told you that that's what needed to be done.
Yes.
And you were quite worried about it at the time, and so it's such a special, beautiful story. It really is. How it all came together.
And let me ask you something. What motivates you to do these for women that are, because some of these women are homeless, some of these women need a little bit of help. What do you seem to find by doing this? Because a lot of women are not helping each other. In today's world, it seems like women are more attacking each other than helping each other. how does this organization get involved in bringing that love that Jesus Christ wants us to do among each other?
Well, that's what he said, that we are to feed the homeless and the hungry, and we are to help each other. And I get a lot of satisfaction when I reach out a hand to help those others. I was brought up in a culture where my mother offered help to everyone.
Okay.
So that sort of resonates with me when I see someone need needs help and I can help them, I do. Especially a woman. I'm a mother. I've had 3 pregnancies.
Wow.
And I know that it's difficult to be pregnant and to be living on the street while you're pregnant. That's not an easy
And
task.
tell, Rahama, tell everyone that's listening how Katura's Heaven, how that name came about.
Yeah, how did Couture heaven? Because heaven for heaven, I love it. Because we all probably are going there one day if you do good.
Oh, hopefully.
So how did this came about?
Well, to begin with, Katura is my mother's middle name. And my mother was such a really very kind lady. I wanted to honor her. And also, Keturah is Abraham's second wife.
Okay.
People thought that Hagar, who was homeless at some times, when Sarah turned her out after she had her son. So Sarah was homeless, and the Lord spoke to Sarah. My mother is Keturah, and my mother is very. She would give to the homeless. She would take in any stray. So
Wow.
that's why I connected the names. Katura from my mother, who I wanted to honor so badly.
It reminds me so much, Carolyn. It reminds me so much of Robin Hood stealing from the rich to give to the poor. Right? It just
Exactly.
reminds you so much.
It's a beautiful story.
It is a beautiful story. It's about giving. I ask people all this time now, who are you? And then half of the people in the world probably don't even know who they really are. And by you bringing that back because your mother wanted to do this, it's powerful. It's very powerful, and especially it's more powerful when you hear women helping women out there, because we live in a modern world where we're also very controlled. And I say control because you girls are out there getting controlled by social media, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. It becomes more of a physical objectification to the society, because women have to seem to be looking pretty, seem to be looking good looking in order to be somebody. And they forget that they inside have a beautiful heart,
Exactly.
that they're beautiful inside.
And Rahama is that
And,
person.
and, and, some-
Rahama, that is that
and a
person.
lot of these women are getting affected emotionally by someone out there who's probably manipulating them, controlling them, and they don't seem to have a way out, and they come to Couture's Heaven and they find help. How does that? How do people take this? Because I'm already getting chills over here, getting chills of just all the help that is coming already.
Well, I want to say this real quick, Sessa, because I wanted Rahama actually to know how I got involved, which was through another volunteer that Rahama has, and is actually a dear friend of mine, Debbie, and she came to me and she says, I think you would be so helpful. And the thing is that Rahama's trying to bring 100 women together to really take an effort in promoting this and helping. And we are slowly but surely we're getting there. We are. And we have,
And again, Carolyn, sorry to cut you,
That's
sweet,
okay.
but this is not about you being one nationality, one race, one color, one kind. You can be skinny, fat, chubby. You can be pretty, ugly.
Hello.
You can be white, black, Hispanic, Asian. Miss Ryder, tell them the message here. You don't see that. The Lord don't see that.
God created black, white, pink, and blue. And we are all going to meet one day up there. Wherever He wants us to be, at the end of our life, we're going to meet. And if we cannot stretch a hand out and help each other, especially our sisters who are fallen, and these are women who want to give life to their children. These are women who have no desire to abort their babies. So we are supposed to help these children. Because you know what? We are going to need, those young children are going to be the leaders of tomorrow. And if we don't nurture them from the womb, what's going to happen to our world? That's one of my desires, that young children get the best of care from the womb.
Yes.
And when that care started in the womb, it will continue until they grow up. So it's my desire that every woman, as Carolyn said, the Lord said to me, recruit 100 women. Because if you have 100 women who have hearts to help other women, we can do it. So we got this.
That's right. And Carolyn and Miss Rhonda, this is what I wanted to tell you. One thing you guys don't understand, especially for the males that are watching me or listening to me, because there's a lot of guys out there that follow me as well. I always say this to every male who listens to my podcast. I mention this to them because there's one problem we tend to forget. We were brought to this world by a mother. Okay? And we seem to forget the respect we have for women and the respect we have for a human being, because just like her, she's a mother. She's probably a daughter. She's probably an aunt. She's probably a grandma. She's probably everything. Just like that, Miss Carolyn, a beautiful wife, and a beautiful mother, beautiful daughter, beautiful sister, beautiful everything. You guys seem to forget this. You have to respect women just the way you respected your mother. And if we can also unite to the cause as men and helping them and say, you know what, I want to get involved with it because I do have a mother, and I would love for my mother, in the event that she went through, if she ever went through something like this, to be helpful. You might have a niece, you might have a daughter, you might have something. We forget that as men. We forget that we have these things in life, because we worry so much about manipulating, controlling, abusing women because we feel we have the power. We feel we're stronger. Am I right?
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
and we forget they're beautiful humans as well. Am I right on that, Carolyn? Touch on it, baby. Touch on it, girl.
I worked in this program. I
wonderful.
worked in this program as a house parent for a year, and many of the women who came in, as Sasa was saying, has been abused by their fathers, their brothers, their uncles, their teachers.
And a lot of
And
people
when we go ahead.
A lot of people think that, Carolyn, a lot of people, and Miss Rhonda, a lot of people, especially men, think abuse only comes physical. Abuse don't only becomes physical. Abuse can be emotional. You can tell a woman, you ugly, you nasty, nobody's going to want you, who's going to pick you up because you're fat. That's abuse. That's abuse. That's abuse. Am I right on that?
Yes.
Because it becomes emotional. Have you experienced in your friends things of that kind of nature, Carolyn?
I have been very blessed that
That's
I have
good.
not come, have
But
not.
you heard it.
But that's why I wanted to help in
Awesome.
this, because the fact that I needed to give back. I wanted to give back, and I wanted to give back in a way that, just touched my heart. And the first time I met this beautiful lady, it touched my heart, and I just, I knew that I wanted her to always be in my life, for a very long time.
And we
So-
stopped talking for a while, but you came back. I guess the Lord wanted us to get
Yes.
together, and that's the most powerful thing, is that we bring together that unity. So I want to know, how do we get involved? How do we help? How do we say? One thing is this. You and I, we watched Motivator, the movie we were just talking about, right? Overcomer. Okay? And one of the things, the part of the movie that I love about that section is, most people say, I'm going to pray for you. I'm going to ask the Lord for you. But they forget. They don't do it.
That's true.
They don't. So if you're going to say you're going to help, get it done. Do the cause and say, man, I said what I was going to do. Because when we go to heaven, if you ever do go to heaven, because no one has gone to heaven and came back and told me he did go. Okay. We hope you do go. We hope you do. You know what? We want you to know that you did, and you said, and you did what you said you were going to do, and you helped someone. Tell us how to get
So
involved.
Katura's Haven is online. Is on the website. Our website is www.katurashaven.org. You can donate financially. You can donate by, we need toiletries and things, food and everything. And the prayer, we need a daily prayer. You can call us. You can come and visit. We are open to visitors coming to see the house, to see what we're doing. We're going to have women who, we need, right now we need a van. We need a 9-seater van. So if anyone out there has the ability to buy us a 9-seater van, because these women are going to be taken to different areas. We want them to finish their education. Those who are going to college, we want them to finish their college. Those who want to get their GED, we want them to do their GED. And we also want them to get counseling so they become useful citizens. and they become mothers to raise
Blessing,
these beautiful
blessing,
children
blessing,
that they are
blessings.
bringing up, that they are going to give birth to. We need to help them to get back on the road. We need
Back
them
on the
to
feet.
know that they are human beings and God created them for a purpose.
And Rahana, tell everyone actually what else do we need so many things.
Yes.
We
Go
need,
ahead.
we just need. Well, I was just saying, besides the van, we need, any kind of donation would help. $1, $2,
Financial,
$5,
yes.
whatever
Yes.
you can help with us with. Also, we just need things that we can fill the baskets with.
Yes.
With the girls that they have their beds and their rooms, and they have a basket that we have laid out there for them.
Welcome basket.
Yes. So we have lots of things in there that we always need.
And it's so funny because we always say we want to help abused women and homeless women, and we want to help homeless kids, homeless men, all kinds of people out there. But you only think about it when it comes to Thanksgiving, and Thanksgiving should be every day of your life, okay?
Yes.
And I get this emotional and passionate because I hardly talk about my personal life. I don't like to talk about my personal life on social media, but they can tell you I have a very passion because the person in my life, she's been through issues in her life, and it kind of touches me to see some of the things that that they go through on a daily, especially women, mothers, all kinds of things in that nature. So I want to invite each woman out there to go ahead and help each other. Help them by just saying, you know what? It feels good. And this is what I want to talk about too. It feels real good to give.
Yes.
When you give, it don't matter if you give $1. You feel good. That's the love that the Lord always brings to you. I always preach love because if you love the world, you love people, if you say you're a Christian and you believe in the Lord, believe me, spread that love. How do you do it? Just say, hey man, how do I give this organization $1 or $2 or $5? I want to give them because you know what? I have a mother, I have a sister, I have a cousin, I have someone in my life who I dear care for. I want to be able to help those people. How do you do this? Am I right on that?
Yes. What I'm thinking of, just the same way how I have the desire to honor my mother by naming this house Katura's Haven. I know there are many women out there who have had a mother like the mother I have, and you'd like to honor her. Come on, support us. $25 gift card can go a far way. We need to buy bath towels, washcloth, soap, deodorant, everything that a woman who lives on the street needs when she's putting herself together.
And some people think it's money, right, Carolyn?
Absolutely.
But what else can it? What about it?
Churches.
Like my mother. My mother, she's a retired, beautiful older lady. She gonna hate me for saying this, but mommy, un beso. So she might not have the funds to give, but can they do any other kind of donation?
Yes.
Can they
Come on.
help?
Yes.
Come on
They can-
board.
yes.
Come on board.
Tell 'em.
Oh,
Yes,
Tell 'em.
yeah.
they can come, a woman can come and mentor one of the women. A woman can come and take a woman to church. A woman can come and stay in the house when the house mother needs some time to be
Get away.
relieved. A woman can come and take
Wow.
one of the women out to treat her to a lunch. Treat her to
That's
something.
powerful,
Take her
man.
to see a movie.
That's
Take her
powerful.
to visit something. Do something with her. Come in and encourage her.
Wow.
Give her the encouragement so she know that she can come back from out of where she is.
She's validated.
Yes.
Where she's validated again
Yes.
as the woman that she really is.
Yeah, my therapist always said, look at it as a tunnel. At the end is always a light out there. So help these beautiful human beings, women, get the courage and get the feeling to say, I can do this. You might develop a beautiful friendship.
Yes.
You might develop an amazing, let me tell you, it's so powerful that you might go to heaven and say, I made a difference in someone's life.
Yes.
You know, my children always used to say, Dad, why do you love to do what you do as a big insurance producer? I say, you know what I love, son? I love the fact that I can go home and I made a difference in that family's life. Because in the event someone passed away, they're going to be calling me and I'll be the one providing for their family because I did planning for them. That's when I was doing 17 years of my practice, what I did. So you have to develop a passion. You know, y'all women worry so much about social media, trying to look pretty, trying to look nice, going out there spending money on these expensive brands. Think about, there's women out here that need to just go see a movie. You know what? And I might even tell you, you can go get it for free because you can say it's an organization. And if I was the owner of the movie theater, I'll tell you, man, go ahead, girl. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Go take them to go get them a little lunch and say, man, let me take you to chicken fillet. Tell me how your life. Some people just want to be heard. You never know when you'll be the one.
Well,
Some of these girls just want someone to hug them.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just come in and give a hug.
And when you give a hug,
Yes.
do you realize what that does back to you?
Yes.
I mean, you give one hug, but it's like 10 back to you, or 100 back to you.
It's true.
So anytime you give, you get back so much more.
You
so
do.
much more.
You do. And you know, and one of the things that we go and we see life, okay? We see life because we have made life such a materialistic world and such a world full of emptiness in our lives. But I can tell you right now one thing. Just like health. Today you're healthy, tomorrow you might not be healthy. Today you might be wealthy, tomorrow you might not have nothing.
Right.
And you know, the sad thing about it is you look at life and you got to tell yourself, what have I done to make myself feel good and make my soul feel good? Did you think about these women when they needed your help? No, you didn't. Maybe it might be a time to say, let me restructure life all over again. Because it's never too late to help someone. It's never too late. Am I right on that?
No, it's not. Right at the moment, my husband and I, we were called to do this ministry. And we have to start it out of our own pockets. But it is such a joy to know that the house is established and it is going. And we have some beautiful women. We need more to come and join with us. Sisters, I'm asking you. And when I'm saying sisters, I'm not meaning that you have to have my color. All sisters, because we're all sisters in God's sight.
I'm not your color.
Yeah.
I'm not a sister, but I became a sister.
I am a sister, but
Yes.
I'm not your color.
Come along and join with us and let us lift up other women. Because had it not been for the grace of God, we could be where those women are today.
That's right. That's right. And where can they find you? Where can they call you? Where can they contact you? Do you have social media? Do you have a telephone number they can call you? Do you have a website? Where is it located? I want to go visit the place myself now, and I want to be able to put my sand, my little bit of sand in there, because you know what? Little by little, you're going to build this big. And I know you have a dream.
Yes.
And I know your dream will be big.
Yes.
So tell these people where you locate. How do we get in contact with you?
Our website is www.Katuras, that's KETURAHS haven.org. And on there it's our telephone number and where we're located. This next Saturday we will be having a fundraising Zumba
Oh.
on the Faith West campus from 10 to 12.
10 to 12.
So why don't you all come out in your numbers, men and women, and support us? It's just $10 per person. And $10 will go a far way in supporting us. So come on out, www.Keturahs Haven, that's KETURAHS Haven, HAVEN.org.
And
We are on the website.
Yeah, and we're also
Repeat it, the last part again. H what? H.
KETURAHS HAVEN.org.
Okay. Is it like that? HSHVEN?
HAVEN. Where is it?
Right here.
I'm not seeing.
I think you got it right.
I think we got.
I think that's right.
And if it's not right, you text message me, and I'll send it to you later. Okay?
KETURAHS Haven. HAVEN.
That's something my mom would do.
Yes.
I'm like, that means you're getting younger. That means you're getting younger.
He needs to write it
here.
down.
It's right.
I didn't see where it was.
Yeah.
Go ahead now.
Yeah, you're good.
It's good.
It's good.
Yes.
good? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And we're also,
No, you don't have
while they're
any
trying to figure that out, we're also on
It's-
social medias
Okay.
as well.
So okay, tell us a little bit. Carolyn, talk about it there, about the organization. While I type this.
Yeah, we're on,
H.
of course, Facebook. We're also on Instagram. And as
.org.
Rohanna's mama said, we
There you
also
go.
have a website as well.
I fixed it already. It's an org, not a dot com.
Not a dot com.
There you
It
go.
is a dot org.
Okay.
And what is the phone number? Because I really don't have it in my head.
The cell phone number is
What is it?
832
832
217
217.
4892, and there's also a landline. But if you go on the website,
I already
both
put your
numbers
number
are
in
there.
blast.
Yeah.
I already put, and she not looking for a husband. She got a beautiful husband. For all these guys, because I have to let them know already.
Yeah.
She's looking for donations to help the cause. Please. Carolyn, I don't know if she is looking for one, but it better be a good one.
Yeah, better be
It better be a good Christian man.
That is Miss Debbie. In another year and a half, she
Yeah,
will be
yeah,
like,
I might be
she will
ready
take
after
it
that.
suited.
Give her a year. She's still
Yeah.
she's still trying the waters to see if it's hot or
Her
cold.
husband just died.
Oh,
So-
yeah. Well, yeah.
So
yeah.
I know we just talked about how you went through this experience with your spouse, right? Which hope he's in heaven resting, looking at you as a little angel, as an angel.
Actually, I think he sent
he's
me
sitting right
to,
here.
to
Yes.
yeah, Rahama.
How do you feel that connection, that angel above, he brought in you, that angel? I mean, how has he brought that connection here? Like, people want to know this. I mean, I'm feeling the chills.
I
Like,
know. Well, it is chilling. It really is, because it's amazing how in these last 4 months what actually God has done for me, and what my husband did for me. So and God wants you to fill your life, not just with your what everyday life has to give, but with more. And that's why God brought me to Rahana. So
that's awesome,
Rahama,
man.
yeah.
We want to go ahead and tell everybody, no matter where you at, man, please get involved in helping this organization, which is helping women that are homeless, women that want to start a new life, women that want to get a new beginning, women that want to have the hope to be just like you, girl, out there.
Women who do not want to abort their babies. That's the most beautiful, important thing.
Okay.
Can you imagine a woman is homeless and she's pregnant and she says, I am going to have this baby. Get me to a place where someone can help. That's beautiful, ladies.
Yes.
And gentlemen. We
Yes.
should
They have a
admire
choice.
those
Yes,
women.
they have a
Yes.
choice.
Yes.
They actually have a choice.
Women where they can find themselves, that they can be who they want to be
Yes.
in today's world. Because you can be who you want to be no matter who you want to be. Because at the end of the day, you still going to be loved by the man above. Believe me when I say that.
Well, and also, not only that, but in this home, it's going to be nothing but love.
Ooh.
And, I mean,
Love it.
yeah, and everyone is going to be the same.
Tell her about
Yeah.
the beautiful house
Oh,
that we
the
just had.
house is just gorgeous.
Is
We
it?
Oh,
just had a
I want to
house.
live there.
Yeah.
I might need a place to stay.
Yes, I want to live there. It's,
I might need a place to stay, girl.
it's
I might need a
beautiful.
place to stay.
It's gorgeous.
I might need a
Huge
place to
kitchen.
stay.
They can just call us and go and do a tour.
Yes,
I mean-
If you
please.
want to see what we are offering,
Mhm.
just call. Just go on the website, email us,
Okay.
text me,
Okay.
or
And we will-
come on. We will arrange for you
Awesome.
to tour to see what we are providing for these women.
Amazing.
And we call on all the churches in our area,
Yes.
or
Wow.
through our everywhere, anywhere and everywhere, because I know you're everywhere
I
and
know.
yes. So we call on all the churches to help
Yes.
with Bibles, especially. I think every woman needs a Bible in their room so they can read it daily and have.
And
daily devotional.
Carolyn, you call me. You gave me a call. You said, Sasa, I want you.
I need your
want-
help.
You need my help. If I have to think about somebody who's a public figure in the radio, who's as big as you, I want to come to your radio station, and I want to thank you for getting us involved in this. Anything I can do to help, anything I can get involved with, you can count on it. I'm 100% pro with love. Give love because I was made with love, and I'm gonna provide that love to everybody out there. In the world.
You know how many radio stations there
There's
are
a
there.
lot. There's
And
a lot.
and I have been to
To
a
so
lot of
many,
radio
yes.
stations, and I chose you.
Thank you.
And I
thank
chose you
Thank
because you believe.
Blessings, blessings.
Absolutely.
How do you see the new studio with the new
It's
stuff?
beautiful.
You like it?
It's so airy. I love it. I love it.
Thank you,
And it's
thank
very,
you.
very close.
Thank
So,
you.
Sasha, you were just asking what we need, and as Carolyn mentioned, we need Bibles.
Mhm.
We need what you call it,
Toiletries.
yes.
Yes, all kinds of toiletries.
We also journal. So when
Journals.
they come in,
Oh, yes.
they
Yeah.
journal their thoughts. You know what I mean? How you know what I mean?
So they start writing.
They start
Right.
writing. Yeah, we need.
I'm gonna give you some
devotion.
journals.
We
I'm gonna
need
give you some
devotional.
journals because I have some. I purchased so many of them. Very nice, elegance. It doesn't matter if they were expensive. The whole point is I think you guys
Right.
would love to write because I love writing. I
I do
love
too.
poetry.
Yes.
I love writing about my life. I love writing about things. And if they can write something to bring it out in them and say, I want to be good. I want to be better. I want to do better.
Yes.
I want to be just like these other women on social media. See, a lot of these women out there, they be looking all good looking in social media, but do they ever think about another woman that's going through it? That maybe, hey girl, let me help you out. Let me get your back.
Yeah, because it's it's a whole different scene.
It's a whole different
and
scene.
It's what you really want
And
your
I
life to be.
And I can guarantee you there'll be a lot of people out there who are not going to listen to this show and not going to watch it because we're talking about something that you want to do it from the heart. But I can guarantee you there will be a day that you're going to watch these women and they're going to rise to they're going to rise to it.
Yes.
And when they rise to it, believe me, they're still going to give you a hand because they were made with love. They were made with love.
These women who are coming in homeless, they're not coming in homeless because of something they did. They're coming in homeless because of something that was done to them. And when a woman is under pressure at 17, 18, in her own home, at school, or in her community, she runs away from home and from that comfort that she might have because it's not comfortable enough to stay at a place on the street. So it's nothing that they do. And I'm asking that when you see them on the street, don't look at them scornful.
You
No
Look
judgment.
at them with love.
No
Don't
judgment.
judge them because you,
You
don't
know-
know what they've gone through. Yes.
I've never said this, and you know I've never said this, who's listening to me on the other side. And this is very private of my life, but I like to share with you guys because I felt a very powerful message from the Lord and me right now. And I can tell you like this. You know why I'm taking a very passion for this? Because I never told you and Carolyn, but I was homeless for a year. And to show people how you can be homeless for a year and rise to this kind of level is a motivation. You gotta listen to my book. My book is called Lions and Zebras, and I'll talk a whole chapter about that. And you guys are gonna learn that people see us to the bottom,
Yes.
to the floor. And I asked myself, and that's the day I told myself, because I asked another homeless person next to me, and he told me, say, Sasa, do you know what religion is? And that's when I learned the religion is not what you say you're Christian. The religion is every day how you practice it, how you are with the world, how you are with people. And blessings to my mother, blessings to the one that has always helped me to get by. She was the only one that gave me $1 to buy a hamburger when I was homeless with her little check from the government, $200 check. And believe me, that's why I love my mother from the dear heart. And today I'm stepping in here and I can tell you, I don't have to tell you all my financials because you don't need to know it. But I think I'm proud of getting out of there. But sometimes we do need to help. And I know they need to help because a lot of the people go through it, they don't find a solution. They feel like they gave up in life. And that's the worst thing you want a human being to allow them to do is to give up. You can actually be an inspiration and you can help them out. You know, that's how I tell people. It's kind of like, you ever watch Iron Man?
Oh yeah. Have you seen Iron Man?
Okay, you know, Downey Jr., you know he went from the low to one of the highest paying superstar artists in Hollywood, making over 20-30 million a year.
Yep.
And I'm telling you, you can do it. Women can do it. Men can do it. Hey, you guys, I want to go ahead and thank you guys for coming by.
Thank you,
Thank
Sasa,
you
for
so
having
much.
us.
Hey, you know what? From the bottom of my heart, you know, anything I can do to help, I'm here to help. We have a passion for these, organizations, and if I can help, you know, you can count on me. We'll bring the radio, we'll bring a live podcast over there, we'll interview some of these ones, we'll do it all, man. You know what? We'll bring it in.
I know.
She should
I-
have brought you at the house open.
I-
That was-
Man, you know what?
It's okay. It's in God's time.
Always remember, my life is kind of like a deed of trust when you buy a house. Women see, why do you mean by this? Because when you go buy a deed of trust, you know, it's kind of like, you know, it writes everything. When I was born, the Lord knew my deed. He knew today was coming.
Me too.
And he had to go 40 years of my age for me to meet you both again.
Absolutely.
You first, her again.
Right.
So it wasn't written on my journal or
Right.
my book. It wasn't his time. He
It
said
wasn't his time.
it needed to be today, August 28th.
Yeah, August
At
28th.
2:30 in the afternoon, well, we're gonna do this. It was already written.
Yeah, it was
You don't
already-
believe in destiny and nothing.
I do.
It's written.
And you
I
said
believe
that.
God-
You said that to
I
me
believe
today. So yes,
I
absolutely.
believe that God, in His own time, He does what He wants
Right.
to do. It's 5 years
Yeah.
that I have been struggling to do.
That's awesome.
5
And you know what? And I want to tell people, ask yourself, who are you inside? Who are you? And I can tell you, people start saying, I'm a good person, I'm this, I'm that. But did you ever think
Show
who you...
me your deeds.
Thank you! Thank you! You know? That's what love is about. So we want to go ahead and say goodbye. And again, thank you, Carolyn.
Thank
You want to
you.
say goodbye to people and you want to say
Thank
goodbye?
you.
Thank you all for listening to our story. There is more to come. So chapter 2,
Oh, I love
we
it.
will let you know chapter 2.
I love it because I
And
talk
we will
about it.
keep you up with as we progress. We will let you know how we are progressing. But we need you, so come on up and see what we're doing.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Carolyn?
I couldn't have said it any better. How do you follow that up? Yes, totally. I just please come out and see us. Like Rahama said earlier, call us. We will set up an appointment or a time that we can all meet together and you can share in the home, see what we are actually doing. It's a beautiful place, and you will feel nothing but love in your heart.
That's it. God blessings to you, to everyone out there. God blessings to this whole organization. God blessings to this home. And God bless to all those homeless women that need our love and support. Man, you guys keep doing what you guys are doing. And I want to go ahead and say thank you for having us over here live on this podcast, El Sasa Radio. Download the app, El Sasa Radio, for good music. Don't forget to listen to slow jams at nighttime, because you know what? We bring it down. Okay? You guys say goodbye, man. Thank you. Take care,
Thank you.